All right. So, like I was saying before, now I just typed in. So now I want to filter this thing only to review articles. Let me know because review articles are articles that people have already done. Okay, so I'm going to go to these publication types here. Publication types. Open it, and then I want to select review. See that review. Okay. If you want, you can also select editorial. These two, review articles and editorials, so that by the time you read, you have an idea on what is on ground. You are not yet doing your research. You want to know the area of mental health that you want to narrow down your topic. So now I'm going to click on apply. And then I want to see within the last 10 years. I want to see what has been done so far. Or yeah, I want to see what has been done within the last 10 years. So let me see up till 2014, 2013. I think that's enough. Then I'll click on apply. So the secret is to start from review articles and the editorials. Read review articles. So right now you see my result is only 5,471. All right. So now, and my topic is what I search is risk factors of mental health. So now what I'm going to do is this. See what I need to do is to export. I'm going to select all these files here. So now I'm going to go through these articles and see the ones that actually talk about mental health. Okay, the ones that talk about mental health. So from here, which ones do you think are talking about mental health? I'm seeing something like let me see. Can you mute your mic, please? Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Let me see. Let me see publication. Let me see whether I will see systematic reviews again. Let me expand. Just a minute. I want to see if I can. I want to include systematic reviews. Apart from reviews, let me start from the beginning. Let me start from the beginning. So, which is because of you, I'm repeating this thing now. So now, what I said is that I went to this is your portal now. This is your someone. So there are different databases that you have access to, and that is why we are students. So you have access to Embase. That's the first one. You have access to Scopus. You have access to Scopus. You have access to Medline.
Okay.
Even Cochrane. You have access to Cochrane. So I'm just taking Embase as an example. So I just type in Embase, and you see the link here. So I'm going to open it.
Please, okay. Is it in the box of your someone you type the Embase?
Yes. You type in the name of the database that you want. Yes. Yes. It's inside there is someone that. Yeah, the school have already subscribed for us to use the database. So that's where most of the money is going to.
Okay.
So
excuse me, sir. This what of going through this database to get all of them, then choose that? That's the method I normally use.
it's still okay, but at this point now, your topic cannot just be these factors of mental health. That's what I'm saying. So you need to now narrow it down. Okay. What do you mean by mental health? Do you mean depression?
Okay, actually, what I'm looking at, like, I'm looking at mental disorder.
Which one is in particular?
What is it called again? I'm looking at okay, I'm still considering depression or
So
um,
Dimension.
how will you know what to consider? Is it in your head that you will just use and know what to consider without
no, from the
having?
few I've read some very few though, not really much work. I've read some very few articles on Google. I
Yeah.
saw this
So
I saw depression, I saw anxiety disorder.
okay. So now, did they say that further research is needed on this?
On the ones I read.
Yeah. Did they point out an area that further research is needed?
Okay, what I really what the one I was focusing on then was actually Bradford. And before you
No,
told me
no,
that since
no,
I'm
no.
doing
You
uh,
cannot do
so
if do Bradford because you are doing a review. A review is like
secondary.
you are collecting different small primary researches from different places. Oh, okay. So you are collecting the primary
Okay,
researches.
so I
So
I've not really.
let me just demonstrate. So, for example, now you are interested in something around mental health. So now the first keyword is mental health, Abi. So mental
Yeah.
health. That's the first keyword. And this thing will appear here. I'll select it. Okay. Now the next what's the next keyword based on your title? You said the risk factors of
Risk
mental health.
factors.
Okay, so now are there variations of mental health? Are there other words that we can use in place of mental health?
Mental well-being.
Okay, so now we want to get a list of keywords. Okay, we want to get a list of keywords. So mental health or what? You said mental well-being, right?
Mental well-being.
So you can see I'm putting them in um, mental health. You see that mental health or then the next one is I'm putting it in quotation mark mental health. So now there is a difference between these two things, and the difference is that
Okay.
the difference is that oh, where is my this thing now? So the difference is that this one is exact match. You can see I put a single apostrophe before it. I put a
Okay.
quotation mark, so it means it will get me the exact words in that order. This one is freestyle. It can be both health before mental or mental before health. Okay,
Okay.
so what other things, other words that you can use to describe mental health? What other words that we can use
You can
to
use
describe?
mental disorder.
Okay, so now for me, if I want to get an idea of keywords, be listening. If I want to get an idea of keywords to use for mental health, like I will just go to Google Scholar. I will look for a systematic review that deals with mental health. So this is Google Scholar here on Google. Type in Google Scholar. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll open Google Scholar.
Okay.
So let me show you how you can get an idea of some keywords to type. So this is my Google Scholar here. Now I'm going to type in mental health, okay, or mental health, okay, then and risk factors only. So now this my mental health is in brackets, mental health or mental health. Why I'm putting this thing in quotation mark is that I want to get articles that is exactly the way I wrote it, mental health. That's why it's in quotation mark. Then this mental health is like freestyle, okay? And then
Okay.
I want to combine it with risk factors. or risk factors. Okay. Now you can
Okay.
see. Now this is a simple. Why I'm putting or in between is because or means either this or this. But if you put and in between the two, it means that it must have risk factors and also have mental health. Okay.
Okay.
Now, and I want a systematic review. So I'll type in and systematic review. That's simple. Now, can you see? So now you can, if you look at this whole the things here now, can you see that I'm getting
Yes.
exactly systematic reviews and risk factors?
Yes.
Now, can you see the way they framed their topic? Can you see that there is an angle that they are coming from? This one now
Yeah.
is among farmers, and this article was published in 2019. So can you see that there is a population here?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So when you say
Okay.
mental health, who are you looking at?
Okay. Adolescents.
Mental good. Okay, now you are getting
Adolescents.
yes. Now you are getting an idea. Now, if it is adolescence that you are looking at, have you checked and nobody have done any systematic review
On
on that
adolescents.
yet within the past 10
Okay,
years?
the one when I checked is the one I saw was not really specifically on adolescents.
Good.
It
Okay.
was
So
generalized.
good. So now we need to run a search on adolescents based on the latest thing I've shown you here. Now I've seen key risk factors affecting farmers' mental health. This can be your guide since you have seen the one for farmers and it's similar to it,
Okay.
even though it's not your topic, but you have seen an idea. So now let me open this one first. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see how they wrote their systematic review. Now you can see that this article is open access, so that means I have access to it. I can download it. So now I want to look at their methodology, methods. Look at their methodology. So when you go to their methodology, you look at the keywords. Which keywords did they use? Mental health. Are you seeing that? Or mental
Yes.
disorder?
Mental
Or
disorder,
so now I have an
depression.
idea. Good. So now I have an idea on what to use for my topic. So I'm going to copy this one
Okay.
and then go to my
Okay.
notepad, and then save it. So that's why I was telling you guys to watch my, assuming that you have not watched that video now, everything I'm saying now, you don't understand it. You understand? So that's why I say you should go and watch it. So now I have an idea of some keywords to this. So this can be your guide because it's similar to what you want to do. Okay? Even though you are not doing a full
Oh,
systematic review, you are doing a narrative uh, literature review, but you are following a systematic order. So that is how you put it. So even though you are not doing a
please, what's the
full
difference between systematic review and conceptual review? What's the difference?
conceptual review, means that you are doing a normal review, but you are following it in a systematic way. Okay, so it's not there is no much difference like that. Like there is no much difference between the two. And conceptual review means that your you are your what do you call it now? Your discussion, you are doing a narrative review. That means you are not your review is not going to lead into meta analysis. So you're not going to come and start
Okay.
combining odds ratio and all those kind of stuff. So there's not much difference like that. This is a very good example of this article now can guide you on your topic. If you check very well and you have not seen any systematic review or any review article on adolescents mental health within the past 10 years, you can now check
Yeah.
maybe based on location. You can narrow it down by location. So if you check UK, there's nothing there in UK, or you check US, or you check low and middle income countries. just widen this. Just find out an area that people have not done before, and then narrow it down.
Okay.
So first of all, now I have seen my keywords for this one. Okay, but now I need to find out keywords for adolescents. Okay, so
Okay.
so let me send you a link to this article. This can be a very good one to to guide
It's
you.
one of the articles I downloaded from someone. I have it.
Okay, all right. So now I've not finished. So let's look at adolescents. Adolescents. What are the keywords I can use for adolescents? Since that is what you're interested in. So I'm going to
Okay.
go back again to my Google Scholar. What's wrong with this thing? So let me go back to my Google Scholar. Now I've gotten mental health, risk factors.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to change this one now to adolescents. Adolescents. What are the synonyms of
Yeah.
adolescent? Just use Google.
Teenagers.
Good. So you need to find out the synonyms for your. Just type it in Google. Synonyms of adolescents. Simple. So I see. I've seen so many of them here. If I like,
Okay.
I can use my chat GPT. Just give it to me sharply. Just find my
Mm.
synonyms of adolescence. You just type it in Google or they use this to, yeah. So synonyms of adolescence. So now I'll get an idea of. Can you see that? So I'm gonna copy all these things here,
Yeah. Teens.
and then okay. So I've gotten them. So I'm going to go back to my Google Scholar again. I'm going to Google and type in Google Scholar. Just type in Google Scholar in Google to open the website. I'll open it. So wait for it to load. So now I'm going to press those keywords here. And then I'm going to separate it with, I'll open a bracket here. So teens or youths, as capital O, teens or youths or youngsters or juvenile or teenagers or pubescents, okay, or minors or young adults, okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Why we are checking all these things like this is just to find out the ones people have not really carried out research on, right?
Yeah. Just calm down. We're coming. Let me just finish typing this thing first. Just I will show you
Okay.
how to do it. So now you have teenagers, youths, youngsters, um, pubescents, minor, young adults. Okay, as our keywords. So now I'm going to type, and then I will now say and systematic review. I want to know the keywords that people use to search. So now I've seen one systematic review here. So let me open it and know the keywords that people actually use to do their own search. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. So by the time you do 2 or 3 systematic reviews, you know some common keywords that you can use to search. So that is how you know the keywords. That's the easiest way. There are other ways, but this one now is just like a secret. So I'm going to go to the methodology. Once you open that article, go to the methodology as materials and methods, and then until you see where you will see something about keywords, search strategy. So you have, um, let me see whether they show the keywords that they use in this one. We search the following searches. Okay, so they didn't list some of their keywords anyway here. So I didn't see any keywords. So let me check whether I will see. Um, there should be a way that I will know acknowledgements. Okay, I didn't see anything, but let me see. There should be a file that shows the keywords appendix. So okay, I didn't see anyone in this one. I didn't see search strategy. They didn't really expand on it. We attempted to identify this. Okay, so I didn't see anyone on this one. So let me leave it.
Scroll up.
Then
I saw a place they specified keywords. Just scroll up. Oh.
up,
Up. I saw keywords. Then you were searching.
up, where?
Come down a bit. Or is it not in this one?
Okay, is it on the web page itself?
Okay.
Keywords. Where do you see it?
Go up a bit. Okay, it's like
Okay,
see it here. It's
you.
like this one. This one. Yeah.
So at least I've seen adolescence is a keyword. Young adults is a keyword for me. So basically, I'm thinking that we can use these keywords that we saw now. Okay. So now we have described the first variable. Now we are describing the second variable, right? So this is the second variable here. So Augustina, I hope you are listening.
Yes.
So we are getting synonyms for all the
Sorry,
variables.
where are you
Yeah.
saving them now? I just want to know where are you saving those words now?
This is notepad, not notepad. You can save it in your email. Just this is
Okay,
notepad.
okay,
Like you can save it anywhere you like. This is not notepad on the laptop.
okay. I can put it in Word. No,
And
no
even in
wahala.
Word, anywhere you like. All I know is that I want to get all the synonyms of the research. At least I know this is a disease condition. One, this is the population that you are interested in. Two, so these young adults, I want it to be exactly the way young adults with S, okay, or young adults without S. Anything that has, and I'm putting it in what quotation marks. That means I want it to be exactly in this order. Okay. So now I've gotten the second synonyms that I need for my this thing research. Okay. So now these are the two broad categories of what you're interested in, right? Mental health and uh, adolescence. So you have identified an experience or a problem, and then you have identified a population. Okay, but now we don't have any location in your research for now. So, but we just want to know what have people done in the past concerning mental health and the young adults, right? So now I'm going to
Okay,
take
okay,
all these variables now and then put them inside our databases, and then I'm going to extract the articles that we're going to see. Then we'll have a look on what has been done so far. So
uh,
the first one. Can you mute your mic? Mute your mic. The first one is mental health. So I'm going to go to someone now. So I've gotten an idea of on the keywords. So Augustina, that is how you have an idea on the keywords you need for your topic. So I've broken down my
Okay.
topic now into keywords. You can see. So I'm not going to type in my research topic. Okay. So
Okay.
another thing again I need is keyword for factors. How will I get an idea on keywords for factors? These factors. What are the synonyms? So let me just check synonyms of synonyms or let me just say search terms for risk factors. And let me just use ChatGPT to get an idea. ChatGPT is confused. Okay, so he doesn't even he's confused. He's not giving me the right answer. So let me just check Google Scholar again and see whether I can get an idea. Okay. So you're saying risk factors. So what are the keywords I can use for risk factors? So let's see. So I'm going to type in risk factors or sorry, risk factors or then in quotation mark risk factors. Okay. And then systematic review. So let's see whether I will see anything at all that has risk factors and systematic review inside it. So now let me open like three. 1, 2, 3. So let's see whether I will see anything at all. So like this one now, I don't have access to it. Is paid, so I'll leave it. Even if I can't download, so I'll leave it. Then let's see the other ones. This one's okay. This one I have access to it. PDF available, so I'll click on it to open it. I want to get an idea. How do I describe risk factors? What can I type to be able to get keywords for risk factors? So that's what I'm trying to understand. Okay, so let's see whether I'll get an idea. Oh, this one I have to buy again now. Eh? Voila. Then look at this one. This one is open. So let's go to the methodology. Inclusion criteria. Now search strategy. So they search many databases. We search the following. Oh, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. Okay, so I don't know why I'm not getting it. So, but let's see whether I'll get something else. Let me go to. Hello, I hope you guys are listening. Are you
Yes.
listening?
Yes,
So
we are
now,
with you.
the second strategy, I'm going to go to PubMed. Type PubMed in Google. PubMed. Open it. Open the PubMed here. So you can see here now. I'm going to type in Greeks. Sorry, I'm going to go to advanced search, and then I'm going to type in risk factors of mental health. I'll just type in my topic, risk factors here, and mental health. Let me see how it is going to search for it. Search. So now I want to filter it to only systematic review. Can you see? Systematic review only. So PubMed is another area that I can use. So now let me see whether I will see anything. Now I want to filter it to, I don't want paid ones, I want free ones. So I'm going to click on this one. So at least I know that everything here, I have access to it. I don't want to open again. So now I've seen a systematic review, not Barnard and associated risk factors. So let me open this one and see whether, so I'm going to download it, free full text, okay? So let me download it and then I'll open it. So I'm just looking for search methods. So you can see that even here, they didn't even use any method for risk factors here. They just went straight to the population. So okay, they just went straight to population. Are you seeing that? and then they went to the disease that they are looking at, COVID-19 and burnout. Okay, so here I'm not able to get any idea of the words to use. So, but let me look at let me look at synonyms for the word factors. Let me remove that risk from there. Components, variables, facets, all this one. The only one that makes sense to me here is determinants. Are you seeing that? So I've gotten, I hope you guys are listening. I've gotten
Yes, sir.
so I've gotten factors one, or risk factors, or risk factor. Okay, or determinants. I'll put asterisks so that it will get both the S, the one that has S, or you can, if you like, you can just leave it, or determinants. Okay, so I've gotten that one. Then I will continue my search again. So I'll go to PubMed again. PubMed. Where is that on PubMed? Let me go back. I must get, okay, now prevalence and risk factors of mental problems. Can you see? So this one is among medical students. So now, which are you seeing a pattern? The first one was among farmers. Are you seeing
Yes.
that? This one now is
Yes,
among
sir.
medical students. So now you have to have your own population. This one is among children of parents with alcohol and drug. So by the time you look at that, just calm down. Just let's see whether I'll get more keywords for these factors. Then we will now run the search using those keywords that we have. So now search strategy, reference list. Now look at what they said. We reference list. They have supplementary material. The detailed search strategy was provided in table S2. So now I'm going to look for table S2, so I'll be able to get it. Where's my table S2 now? This table 1. So look at this. This is the supplementary material here. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to download the file. So this is their own their own search strategy. So there's no need of me reinventing the wheel. I'll just look at what people have done already, and then I'll build from there instead of me to start thinking. So this one I'm doing is just a shortcut. There's a way to start digging into the database and start getting the keywords, but I don't have time for all that. So let me open this one and see what their search strategy is like. So what I'm doing now, I'm looking for keywords that describe my research. That's what I'm looking for. So now let me see whether they did anything on these factors. Anything on the. Okay, hello. Can you see? Can you see
Yes.
your search term? So I've seen mental disorder, mental health. Are you interested in mood disorder too? Are you interested in depressive disorder? So I can see some things here. Are you interested in suicide? So you can gather all the terms that you're interested in. Okay, so these are the areas that you can concentrate. I've already gotten this whole thing here from. These are all the synonyms in that describe mental health. So from here, all these things here. Oh, sorry. All these things here describe the word mental health. So I'm going to copy them out. At least I have an idea. Okay. So what I don't know now is if there's anything
Okay.
around, anything that can describe that can describe factors. So I'm not seeing anything like that. Okay. So I think we are good to go. Determinants and distance. I think maybe they are not major keywords that we can use, but then what we're doing is preliminary search. We are not doing this is not the main literature reviews. Okay, so we just want to have an idea. So um I have just these ones here, factors or risk factors, and then this one. So now we're going to go to to Embase and then put in the keywords. So um we have turned our research title into keywords, Abby, based on this now.
Yes.
Good. So Augustina, that is how to turn your the title of your topic into keywords. You must have a problem, which is this one. Then you must have a population,
Okay.
okay? And then you might like just to make life easier, you can do factors affecting maybe access to services. Just by the time you read different articles, you have an idea. Okay, so you can say factors affecting access to a particular thing, a particular service, health service, screening, cervical cancer screening, all this one. But then we don't know which area to focus on. So that's why we are just doing a preliminary search.
Mm.
And that preliminary search is 1, 2, 3 is enough just to give us an idea
Mm.
on an idea on what people have done. So you have 1, 2, 3. So we take all of them and then we join them with and. So and here in between them, see and. So that means the article must have something in at least one of something from here, and at least one from something from here, and at least one from something from here. That is what we want for our research. Okay, so I can even see some good keywords here to add to this one if I want, or post-traumatic stress disorder, even anxiety. So anxiety. So I've seen another one, or anxiety. Okay, there's anxiety here already. Okay, that's right. Is there another one that is good here? Depression, depressive disorder is another good keyword I can add. So depressive disorder or depressive disorder. Stress, we have stress here. Stress also, or stress. So add stress. Then mental health or mental disorder. All right. So at least I have enough keywords, more than enough, at least for a start. Okay.
Please,
So
can you please where the article where we got this plenty keywords? Can you please send the link to on our WhatsApp group?
if you type, I think I've already dropped the link for the first one on the WhatsApp group
Okay.
already. So,
Yes,
so
I
but
got that one.
but
When we
if
got the
if you
second
type
one,
in, I don't know. I don't used to keep. I don't know. Maybe I've closed it. But
it's okay.
basically, this is how you do it. Just get systematic reviews, 2 or 3, 4. You get all the keywords at least for a start. Okay. So now I want to narrow down my topic to see what has been. I want to know whether people have done anything on this area, so I will know the angle to come in. Okay. So we have factors. We have our population, teens or youth or adolescents or old people or prisoners. You can just choose one population that you are interested in, something that you have passion for, that you know that you would like to have, maybe publish your work later after you have graduated. You would like your work to be published in that area. Okay. So and then mental health. All right. So now we are going to now go to the database. Okay. To be able to to search, and then we will now export them into Excel. So the article that I got that in from, I don't know again now, but at least I've gotten my keywords a little bit. So I want to close all these things. I think it should be this article here. This one. Yeah, it's this one that I got those supplementary file. That Microsoft Word document is from this one. All right. So now I'm going to go to the database and then type in these things, and then we are done. So I'm going to go to our portal to summon. Augustina, do you have any question? You have not yet finished
Yes,
one
I
hour.
have question. I have question.
Is it based on what I've done now or based on your own question?
Based on my own question.
Okay, ask a question. Let me know whether it's something I can answer now or maybe later. What's the question?
Okay. My question is, since I'm doing, I'm researching on childhood obesity among children
Child,
in Bradford, and the
wait,
age
wait,
is
wait, excuse
between.
me. No, no, no. There's not the opportunity age. You have already said childhood. So childhood is a population. So you don't need age again. What are you using age for? You
Okay,
see how
what I should,
simple this. Have you seen how simple this thing is now? Do you see any age here? So you don't need to make your things complicated. So choose a particular population: children, adults, elderly, farmers, maybe by occupation, nurses. Choose a particular
okay.
population and then
I
start your
choose the
start your.
okay, children. It's just that you say I should not. I think that my hope was to use from 0 to 5 years.
Hmm. Yeah, if you want to choose, have you done? You have to do this thing I'm doing now first before you know what your topic is. Okay, so you have to go and know what has been published. You cannot just use your head and compose a topic only just like that. So
Okay.
that you want to do something around childhood obesity.
Mm.
Is it factors doing affecting what or what exactly is your topic?
Okay. Because you said I should do this, though I was using my pen
Wait,
and where I was reading too. Was
what?
hmm?
Yeah, what's your topic? What are you interested in child obesity? What exactly do you want to do about child obesity?
Okay. What I want to do is to a possible intervention to prevent the spread of childhood obesity from parents to children.
Okay, so what type of research do you want to do? Is it primary research or secondary research?
Secondary research.
Okay, so have you seen? So I don't understand. You want to do an intervention?
Yes.
That means you want to go to the field and intervene.
It's true
Is that
research,
what you mean?
true secondary research. I'm not going to the field.
So what I'm saying now, how do you want to carry out the intervention? Like, what do you mean?
Okay, what I
Or
mean is that
do you want to review interventions for child obesity in the UK, in England? Is that the kind of thing you want to do?
yes.
A conceptual review
Mm,
of interventions interventions for childhood obesity.
yes.
So that means you want to look at all the interventions for children with obesity in Bradford, or so not in Bradford, for children with obesity. Then you will now look at the location. You will now choose a particular location. By the time you check, is that the kind of thing you want to do?
Yeah, but I've already chosen Bradford.
And I'm telling you that Bradford is in narrow now. You are doing, since you said is a secondary. You said it's a secondary research now.
But if I don't know if it will be possible for me to do primary research, because I heard that primary research is more expensive because can lead me, it will lead me to be going to the field, of which I don't know where to
Yeah.
go in and get ready.
And now, so what I'm saying is that the way your topic is structured now, it's sounding like primary research, because how many articles are you going to get inside Bradford? If I type in only Bradford, how many things are you going to get? So what you are doing is a review, and I've given you an example of a topic here. You can see this person's on now. So you're going to follow the structure. So you have seen what it looks like. So go and find out a factors article or something like that around that, whether it's factors. By the time you go to Google, you have to look at the titles that are there, and then do what I'm doing now. Get your keywords. Childhood obesity. Get all the synonyms and map it up like this. Join them with all. Then close bracket. That is for obesity. Then children. Get all the synonyms for children and match it up, and then enter it inside the database. So that's exactly what we are doing now. So you're going to do your own and then show me what you have done. Okay. Then if you are saying you want to review, so you want to review all the interventions, you want to read around all the interventions for child obesity and summarize them. Is that what you want to do? What do you have in mind? Do you want to design an intervention for obesity, for children with obesity? Is that what you want to do?
What I had in mind was in prevention of mother transferring this obesity to their children, because some obesity children inherit it from their parents.
What I'm saying is, how do you want to do the research now? No problem. You said it's the prevention. What exactly do you want to? What do you mean by prevention? Can you break it down so I will understand? What exactly do you want to do?
What I had in mind of doing is to use this systematic research. That is
And then do what? Yeah.
So use some of the preventive measures, both this is policy, using policy,
Okay.
government, and
Excuse me. Have you watched my video on research background and everything, even the examples of topics I gave?
I watched the last one where you taught at methodology.
So you have not watched the one of how to write a background and everything, where I explained how to select a topic. Have you watched any video on how to do your background, your research background? I sent it to you. I sent you 2 videos. Did you watch the one on how to write your research background? Have you watched it? That one you're asking me about funnel approach. So that video, did you hear where I described how to get a topic for secondary research?
I forgot. I don't know.
Okay, so you have to go back and watch the video. After watching the video, then you have more understanding on that. I can't go back to that. Where is that video I did? So I'll send it again to WhatsApp. This one is how to write. Chinwe, sorry, not Chinwe now. Can you share the video in your portal? There is a video that I made. Showing, or if you log into your portal, the thing is that you already have access to everything that you need, but I don't know what is the problem. I'm not the one that will come and watch the video for you, and I will not repeat anything 2 times. So I'll give you a video to watch and a sequence to follow. And if by now you don't even know how to get a topic, then I don't know what else you want me to do. And everything is inside your own is inside your own topic here.
Which one am I to share?
No, don't worry. I've logged into your account, don't worry. Let me
Okay.
show her since she has not watched it. Everything is inside here. Is to take time and open it and watch. How to get did you watch this video? How to get a research topic? Have you
It's
watched
your
research
iPhone.
proposal writing? Research proposal writing, where I talked about Okay, I think you have watched that one. Yes, you told me you watched that one where I talked about. Okay, yeah, that's inside this. You can see. I even gave example what your this thing can your what your research topic can look like. I gave you formulas inside this video. Research proposal writing. I think the one that you watched is the one that you told me was that you don't understand all those philosophy something something something, and that one is under introduction. Yeah, that one I understand. That is no problem. But you see this one and this one, you have not watched it. Watch, look at this thing. I gave example. Sample qualitative research topics. I gave example. See that? So it's not me that will come and watch it. You need to go and watch it and generate your own topic. So take your time. How many minutes is this video? 36 minutes. So go and watch it. I gave different examples of, look at this one, a phenomenon or behavior among a subpopulation living in a particular location. Example, infant feeding practices among Pakistani immigrant mothers living in West Asia. I gave you practical examples, so I will not go back to it. So try and watch it. To go back and watch the videos I've already done. Okay, and then you even learn more other things that I cannot teach you in one session. So this whole session today is not to go back to come and teach you what I've already done before. Okay, so go back and watch it and then frame your topic, your research topic again. But meanwhile, let us finish this one. Learn from this one I'm teaching now, because I cannot come and start going back to that. So this is how you can form your topic, like get a factors or determinants of something, of a behavior. Like this place now can be smoking, can be childhood obesity. For example, like you're saying, you can do something like risk factors of childhood obesity among this thing, but then you don't know what to write. And for you to know what to write, you need to have an idea of what has been published before, so that you now know where you can come in. And that is what I'm trying to do here. So she has an idea, she wants to do something around mental health, but we don't know the area to come in. So, and what we did was to turn her questions into what? Your title into keywords. So I also posted on the WhatsApp group so that in case when you're doing your own, you have an example already. So turn your research topic into keywords, get the synonyms like this, the way it is here now. So now the next step is to go to summon and then type in, let's say we are using Embase now. I'll just type in Embase as my database. Okay. I hope you guys are following. Are you guys following? Hello? Hello? Hello, Augustina, are you here?
I'm hearing.
Okay, so this is just one way. So let's use a different database to do this.
Okay.
Like something like Scopus now. Something like Scopus. Or I normally like Embase because it's easier to export as Excel. Just straightforward.
I use
So
the
let me try this
Embase
Embase.
now, the one that will be easier.
I don't know why this whole stuff is. Why it's telling me.
This C now, maybe I don't know, because I was trying to save articles on Zotero. It was very difficult via this C now. So I
No,
was
no,
thinking,
it's simple. It's simple. It's simple. It's
uh,
simple.
okay, maybe when we are
Uh,
done with this, you see us through on that one too.
okay, okay. I don't know why this thing is asking me to sign in now. Just let me demonstrate this Embase, and I think if you search in Embase, because what we're trying to do is to download all the articles that you can see so far, and then you now read them and see if you can now coin your own topic based on what you have seen. Sign in. Let me see whether I will access Embase through this link. Okay, so Embase has opened. Thank God. So this is what Embase looks like. So now I'm going to get my keywords. The first one is mental health and stress. So I'm going to copy this one and then paste it here. Okay. Now I'm going to then add field. Click on add field. Again, I'll do a broad search. Then I'll now select the second keyword, teens. Click here. Remember, I'm joining them with and though. Okay, I hope you know. Then the next one, I'll add again, add field, broad search. I want risk factors or determinants. Okay. Okay. Now the next thing I need to add here is okay. So now you can see I'm seeing 38,000 resources. See, it's still far. So I want anything that has like review in the title. So I'll click on this add field now, and then select title. I want anything that has a review inside it on the title. So that will help me to limit. Now I have, you see, I have just 911 results. So I'm going to click on show. Okay. Okay, so I have 911 results. Now I want to look at the ones within the past 10 years. Where's my dates? Okay, I cannot see anything dates here. So what is okay. So what you need to do now is I need to export all these results into Excel. So that's the beauty of but 911 is too much. Okay, I've seen publication year. So I'm going to limit it again to the past 10 years up to 2000 and okay. Then I want to narrow by language. Where's the language here? Okay, so now I still have 828 results. Okay, then study type. Let me see. Study type. I have, okay, let me just select systematic reviews here. Okay. Select systematic reviews. And then I think that is all. Is there any other thing again?
Publication types. Okay.
Yeah, under publication types. You can be just, So I'm looking for to see whether I will see like editorial. Okay. So okay, I didn't see any editorial, but it's okay. So now I'm going to apply. So now I have, are you seeing I have
Please, can you choose
371
something on
results only
subject terms?
here now. I'm not choosing anything because just follow the one I'm doing. This one is just like basic search. So I have 371 systematic reviews to look at. So I'll click on 371. Sorry, okay, they are all here already. So what I need to do now is to click on all the results. You can see, and then export. Export to, you can see why I said I want it in Excel. So you can see here, I'll export it to Microsoft Excel. Okay, he's now asking me what do I want to export. I want to export the title, publication year, author name. Okay, so I think I'm okay with all these ones. Author name, publication type, the publication year, and title. I think that's all. And then the abstract too. I'll select the abstract. Very important. Abstract. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
So now
Excuse me,
I'm going to
sir.
click on
Excuse
export.
me, sir. This
Yeah.
particular video, you say you're not
Yes.
recording it.
I'm
Oh,
recording
thank
it.
God,
Don't worry.
it's
I'm
okay.
recording it. All right. So now I'm going to download. Download. Okay. So so you can see the records here. So it's easy. So I'll just open it now to see what I've downloaded. So let me open it and see how many records I have. So I'm trying to open the Excel. Nah, I don't know why this thing is just wasting my time. Nah, I don't know why it's taking time to open. So anyway, let's continue. So at least you have seen how I exported this one. So but I wanted this to open. I don't know why it's taking my time now. We don't open imported review. What's the problem now? Oh, okay, it has opened now. So now, oh, what's all these things now? So you can see the titles here. Okay. So let me go back. So I've selected 1 to 25. Now let me see how I can export it again. So I want to just repeat what I've done before. So I'm going to click on export again, then select Microsoft Excel. Now I made a mistake in the first one. Here you need to select column, because if you watch the one I opened before, everything was in paragraph. That means like in a row. So but it's not good like that. So that's why I'm doing it again. So I need to select column here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then yeah. So and then I want to select the title, publication year, author name, and abstract. That's all I need. So it has to be in a column format. So I'm going to export this one now and then download. Then I'm going to open it now. So you can see I've exported the first 25, the first options, 25 here. Okay. Now, if I want, I can select the ones I want to export. If I want to screen them, so what I'm supposed to do now is to look at the titles and see which ones are related to mental health. Okay. Then you select them. The ones that are related to mental health, you select all of them. Like this one, I can see something on anxiety and depression. I can see this one. Eating disorder, is it a mental health problem? I don't know yet. So now you can see that my article has opened now. So this is how it is supposed to be. Okay. So I can now see all the titles for my work. So now what you need to do now is to, now you can see I have only 25 titles already. So what I need to do now is I'm going to look at all the titles and say which one deals with mental health among all these factors. Which ones are dealing with mental health? Mental health, like barriers. This is physical activity for young women. So now I am seeing mental health here. So this one is dealing with mental health, right? So I'm going to select that one because it is dealing with mental health. Okay, so where is that? Where is that? ADHD is a mental health condition. Okay, so this one is dealing with mental health. Um, Gender dysphoria. I don't know whether it's suicide and stuff. Yeah, okay, so this one is dealing with mental health. So I'm going to select everything that have touched around mental health for adolescents. Remember, so in youth. So this one is mental health. So by the time I select all of them, by the time I've gone through that 371 titles, only title, not abstract. By the time you have looked at all of them, you will now see the areas that people have not written much on. And then if people have not written much on your topic, and you think that your topic is an area that little or nothing has been done more, then you can now go ahead with your topic. That becomes your research gap. Okay, so this is question number 1 to 26. So that's how you do for all the pages, and then you download all of them and then
including
look at the title
locations.
and select.
Because this one we didn't add their
Yeah, and
locations.
locations,
Okay.
yes. Include, yeah, I didn't add location because I want to see all the possible locations that people have done before now, so that I will now know what I can do. So you don't need to add the location
Okay.
yet.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Yeah. So as you're screening them, you will now be making your notes. For example, now, if this one is in sub-Saharan Africa, okay. So now you can now check whether is this something has anything been done in UK. If nothing has been done in UK, then you can say, okay, this can be my topic, okay. And then it can also give you an idea, because if you watch that my video, I mentioned the various ways of getting inside it. So by the time you look at the various titles, you will now check the title that you are thinking, does it make sense based on the available evidence that we have already in literature. All right. So this is what I will do. I'll just download all of them those 371, and then I'm going to screen by title and see what have been done so far in mental health in terms of systematic review. Okay, so now another thing that I forgot to tell you is that because there is systematic review here as a study type, okay, I don't need to filter it out again. Okay, sorry. Let me delete this one. Let me delete this one. I don't need to search a systematic review in title. So I'll just come here and filter it only. I'll just come here and filter it. Systematic review and then apply. So let me see how many it will be now.
Still the same number.
So you can see now that is it the same number? Okay, still 828,
Yes, still the same.
right? Okay, no, it's still the same
371. Yeah.
37. So that means you have to go through 371 titles. You have to read anyone you're reading. You take note of the location, the population. This one is young adults, and then you take note of the location. Okay. So what I would do is that from this whole title, if I get all those 371 titles inside here, I can create a new table or a new row inside this place. Just insert new row beside it. Okay, so I will now make my comments. Okay, I can make a new row here, and that new row is comments. Comments. As I'm reading them, I'm now making note of the location. Okay, so here, so this is my comments, right? So like this one now, this is children and adolescents, right? And then, but I don't know the location. So by the time you check the abstracts, you'll be able to know, okay, which location did they do this one. So that is not how you go through the titles, and then you will not find out an area that you can come in. Okay, so and that is how you go about it. So you just screen only titles. By the time you look at titles, you'll be able to see where the gap is, and then you now know how to reframe your topic. Okay,
Okay, sir.
that is it. Okay, I think we have spent a lot of time